fishing family and friends.
Hello, fishing family and friends.
We hope everyone is doing wonderful. We are back at one of our favorite go-to streams this morning. Except we have a few things going on here. First of all, the current flow is only at 60, and we've done this at like 220, right? Yeah, so it's probably shuffled some fish around. So first we got to find the fish today. And with it being the beginning of fall, when we were here last year, we seen a lot of schools of shad hanging out lately, and they were pretty big, so they must have been in like their peak and their prime this time of year. So with that being said, we got a trusty dusty bull shad swim bait. It is, what's the brand?
Baby bull shad. I think it's Mike Bucca, maybe. Triton. Yes. Mike Bucca.
But we actually seen, we have a YouTuber that we watch who's actually fished with this in a similar stream, and he did great. So we're gonna try it out, considering that it's part of the fish's diet anyways. I just gotta figure out how to fish it, because I haven't fished one of these swim baits in a long time. Actually, I've never used this brand, so that's gonna be today's challenge. I'm gonna see if I can catch fish on it, and if I'm doing terrible, what am I gonna do?
Live bait's a backup.
Live bait or Helgramite, because Helgramite does wonderful here too.
Yep,
so
Helgramite too. Yep.
So I have fallbacks in case they do not want the bull shad swim bait. So what's your goals today, smallmouth slayer?
My goal is to catch plenty of live bait so that I catch plenty of fish.
He's cheating.
I cheat.
Well, okay. Let's get this adventure going. Smallmouth slayer is starting to turn into me with these rocks. He'll stop and grab rocks now. He stops to grab rocks now. All right, bull shad, catch me a biggin. Maybe it wasn't a fish then. I felt something. It was the first something I felt since I've been casting it. See, someone like me who's always got to be moving, this is my type of fishing. Ah, first snag, and I'm gonna get it.
Snag?
Yeah, it's not a fish. Alrighty, maybe or maybe not. Did we find a spot where I could potentially catch a fish? I've almost had a fish on him who was little, so I know they're gonna go for it. Hot as I'm feeling, if I was a fish, they're gonna be in the shade today. I have a feeling that's when it's hot. At least the first few hours of the day. Catch them in the shade. See if I can get my first fish on today. I don't care if it's micro. Look, there's a smallie.
I missed him. How big was he?
He looked about 12 inches.
Okay. That was in shallow water.
God, look at them minnows.
Those are big minnows.
Gosh.
Those were.
There ought to be some big mouths chasing those here pretty soon.
Those were shiners or shad.
No, those look like the regular schmegulars. Those weren't shad. But there ought to be some big mouths up in here the next few weeks trying to eat those.
Oh yeah.
It might still be too soon, but we might be a week early for the action. So we gotta make sure we get. So we gotta make sure we come back here again in the next few weeks. Wow, look at him. He followed it all the way up here and just to look at it.
Oh no.
Look at him. He petty. And it's a smallmouth. Through towards the grass. Maybe that's where they're coming out from. So I discovered the slower the retrieve on this, the more the sink. Faster the retrieve, the more he'll be at the surface. Oh,
Something hit it?
yes.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Get it?
yeah, and this thing backlashed really bad.
Oh, no. I saw him jump out of the water.
Maybe I can find them up here in the shade. I'm not entirely sure. I keep casting like that, we won't catch anything. Oh my goodness. There we go. Got one. Got one, got one. He's sitting right at the top of that current. Get over here, mother. Finally. Oh, about to crash into the tree fish. Oh, treble hooks and fish. Ah, he got me, he got me. Little ass small, he got me. Where you at, buddy? Did you unhook yourself? Thank you. Oh, he unhooked himself for me. Thank God, he was small anyway. Ah, small little guy. It was either I was gonna try to unhook him and give y'all a better view of that little smallie, but he was taking me into this current in this tree, and I got treble hooked. So maybe there's another one out here. Oh well, ran in the smallmouth slayer. This fool done caught all kinds of fish without me. I got ahead so I can find some fresh water to throw the swim bait in, and he stayed back in this hole. Started throwing minnows in it and started catching white bass, smallmouth, catfish, drum. Here I am sitting on 2 measly fish. My fish were so small, I'm better off telling people I didn't catch anything. I have caught nothing so far. They don't count when they're little. Would have been a great day to wear my shirt. They hate the swim bait. I think they hate it. I'm fishing it wrong. The only times I've got fish are when I was retrieving it back upstream against the current. One word, shade. I think these fish are in the shade. So this sun is powerful today. They're in the shade, they're where it's deep. Gotta have some flow. They don't seem to mind the slower flow. The big ones today, at least. Oh man, I'm still at my 2 small fish. Swim bait challenge is becoming quite tough, but I think once we get to the better holes, I should have better luck, because a lot of the holes I was fishing with the swim bait aren't really good holes for us to begin with. A smallmouth slayer had some success, and one of the holes I didn't have success in using live bait, so really could just be where I'm fishing it. I need to find somewhere where I can actually pull the fish. Wow, I was mainly turning the camera on because I have done videos on this same stretch of stream before, and I've never ever seen it so dried out here. But like I said, we have kayaked this stream when the current's up to 220. It's down to 60 today, so yeah, usually this is covered in water and it's just nothing but rocks. I really want to walk through here though, because I might find some cool rocks. but I don't want to leave my kayak behind. And plus, a lot of the rocks are like dirty from the water running on them and the dirt drying on them, so you can't really see exactly what they are. But yeah, it's just crazy how dried out this is. All right, let's hide my kayak to me, put on point of view so I can experiment in some of these holes over here, because I can see when the water, the flow is down, it seems to back water up in places and make it deeper than it'd be shallower in other places. So it's like the water's backed up over here with some flow, so there could potentially be fish. Oh, he came and nipped it. There's a smallie in there. You don't eat this. I'm gonna throw him the Helgramite. He sees it. He doesn't want to hit it top water. I gotta let it sink for him. He's not coming to the surface. I know he's in there. I see him. Dang, he keeps hitting it. Come on, little buddy, get it. The treble hooks must not be hitting him right. So you gotta be at a good angle with this swim bait in the currents. Got him, got him. Got a loose drag, but I got him. Oh, that ain't no smallie, that's a largie. He's a decent largie. Oh, he's in my kayak and he's going crazy, everybody. He's going crazy. All right, we got a largie. Okay, he's not a bad largie. No, not a bad little largie. Haven't caught a largie out of here in a while. Now if I can just get to my phone. I thought that was a smallie trying to twack it. You took it from the smallie, didn't you? You showed him who was boss. Finally got another fish. He's the biggest one. First smallie, or first largemouth of the day. He stole it from my smallmouth. Okay, buddy. Bye, buddy. I knew there'd be some fish in that little pocket. I'm gonna fish it some more. All right, Bucca de Swimbait. Get me a fish. Oh, come on. There you go. Oh, he's crazy. He's crazy. Stay on. Oh, this loose ass drag of yours. Now there's no drag. Finally, a decent fish. Get on here. Don't you get off. Don't you get off. Thank God. Ooh, thank God. Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
Be careful there.
Yeah, I need my pliers.
I can get it.
They're right in my kayak.
Golly. You just cut out a big one or something. Yeah, something.
Oh, he's smart. Every time I touch him, he shakes. He's like, I'm gonna give you some treble hooks. See how it feels. I got you now, little heifer. What you gonna do? Just be lucky you're not double hooked. Yeah, I forgot to keep those handy. That's how I've had to get every single fish off the hook today. Oh, you didn't let me put the camera on, you jerk. I was trying to underwater release him, but he really took it upon himself to swim away. I see him. I know he did swim off with an attitude. This looks promising. Let's see if it's really promising. At least looks like a good place to throw a swim bait. Finally got a fish. Don't know if he'll stay on considering circumstances. Crappy pole. Looks like a spot. No. He is a little rocky. Some mutant flies out here today, boy. I tell you what, these flies are so mutant, you blow on, they still stay on your skin. They don't care about none of that. Alright, we got a little rocky. What is this, our third species today? Yeah. Hold still, buddy. I'm trying to help you. I don't know if the GoPro captured that, but that fish literally jumped out of my hands. I didn't even know. Wow. I didn't even see that coming. He literally jumped out of my hand, and I was about to take a picture with him and everything. My fish been doing me dirty today. I don't really think they like getting treble hooked. Y'all, I'm tearing up this lure. It's got a chip in it already from hitting rocks. That's crazy. Dang, one time I cut the camera off, a fish actually bites. I mean, he's little. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get you off there, buddy. Ooh, you got spikes. You keep shaking. You ain't going nowhere. Ah, there you go. He unhooked himself. I was hoping he'd do that. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, so he's done that a time or two. Nope. Sorry I missed that catch. Darn it. Hardly catch a fish today. You'd think I'd roll the camera for the ones I do catch. I totally didn't have it rolling for him. He not worth talking about anyways. I might be better off not telling anyone about that fish. One of these before? Got one. Instantly, yeah. Where's my net? I left it back there.
Oh no.
Maybe I can get him in here. Whew. Okay, got him. Largie. Oh! Stop. Largies love the swim bait. Largies love the swim bait. That's a largemouth? Yeah. He's going crazy. Stop it. All right, let's say bye-bye. It's his second largie today. He likes the swim bait. He smacked it. He smacked it good too. You know it's getting into the fall months when I got my hoodie on. Haven't had to put a hoodie on for kayaking in a long time. Yay! I got a fish. All right, so far my observations with using this swim bait today in this stream that I fish all the time, it works. It does. Although I don't know if it's the brand or if it's me not being as proficient using this type of tackle. My hook set game today was terrible. Like, I've had a lot of fish smack it and I couldn't get them to stay on. So one thing I did notice was I've caught more largemouth today than I normally do in the stream. They like the swim bait. Oh, there we go. There you go. Hey, smallmouth slayer. Hey,
Hey, fishing family and friends.
Hey, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's pretty dark, and as you can tell from the paddling from Smallmouth Slayer, we are still in our kayaks. Ooh, that's so bright I can't even look at it. Yeah, so I would turn the camera on me, but it's entirely too bright. Let me try to, Yeah, but it's after dark again, and we're here. All right, fishing family and friends. The Swimbait challenge is over. I caught 10 fish versus smallmouth Slayer's like 50 fish he caught using his reel minnow. But yeah, that's besides the point. It's dark. Yeah. And this is like the third or fourth time we've done this on this stream. We get caught up fishing downstream knowing that we have like 3 or 4 miles to trek back upstream with our kayaks and gear. But here we are again. Doing it again. After dark. That's so bright, oh my gosh. And I can't figure out how to use night mode on my GoPro, so I'm gonna have to look that up. But yeah, this is us, this is what we do. The stars are beautiful. I wish my camera could capture the stars. You see that in the air? Is that an airplane? That's an airplane, yeah. Oh, okay. All right. How many spiders would you think are on this tree? Go. Dang. Oh, you guys, I lost my sunglasses today. They only cost $100 and something. It's okay. Oops, we did it again. Got caught up fishing, and now it's dark and we still got 2 miles to go upstream.